Make, miss. It's a make or miss league, baby. That's it.
Hey, when it's it. Make Houdini. Let's start in Philly. Trae Young, well, not in Philly, but Trae Young driving, finds John Collins in the corner. We showed this earlier. When you see your youngsters, Vince, playing like this, are you so proud?
It's a proud big brother moment. I mean, those guys have played together long enough to where Trae knows where John is, and John is. You see, his hands were already ready because he knew it was coming.
What do you like about this? Right?
The craftiness from Trae, man. I mean, he's elevated on this stage, both as a scorer and a facilitator, easily.
I love this whole thing, because, by the way, John came up with the rebound that kicked this back out and everything to begin with. Teammate makes the dream. Teamwork makes it. I'm done. All right, let's move on. There you go. Miss. Boxing out. Sticking with John Collins. Not just one, but two big putbacks for Atlanta in the second half.
Upper room.
Right? So, Monica, if you were the Sixers, like, how do you put a body on him? Because this is, I mean, he did phenomenal, but he was by himself.
I mean, it's the very fundamental thing we learn, like, playing base basketball, right? If you're guarding him, turn, armbar, literally put your butt in his gut. Like, you gotta find this dude. I mean, and honestly, to be fair, he's probably the kind of dude that probably would jump over the box out and then see what happens with the referees making a decision.
You're right about that. And the biggest thing that happens in the NBA game is we ball watch. We see a shot go up, and what do? We go like this. And with a live wire like John Collins, which you should know in the scouting report, he's going to hit the glass.
Amen. All right, make ambition. Bogdanovic out in transition, attempting to put up a shot between Kawhi and PG. Kawhi said, "No, I'm sorry. You will not be doing that." Then should Bogey give him a pump fake next time? I don't know.
Or just dribble out to the three-point line. Right there, you're going in between two guys right there. So I can imagine Kawhi said, "No way, baby."
Very accurate. I want to know who was trailing. Is there a jump stop and a pitch back here? Is there another pass? Because you're trying to go between those two, particularly the way that they're playing defense right now. Bad news Bears.
No. And look, there were a couple games, in the first two games of the series where the defense was not always elite, but it was pretty elite last night. All right, miss subtlety. Kawhi driving in. The man doesn't just defend. Derrick Favors found out last night he can do this as well. My Lord. And by the way, Vince, he did not yell. He did not do anything. He went. Right?
You see right here, he's going to dunk the ball, look at the basketball, and go on about his business.
What would you have done?
Not that. Rev it up, baby.
Rev it up, baby. Let's go.
Our great colleague Ramona Shelburne obviously had the opportunity to talk to Kawhi post-game because she's covering this, and she pointed out that he said after that play, he went down to the other end, and I believe Bogdanovic hit a three, and that's where his mind was. That's why Kawhi's so great, because I, too, would have shut it down with a celebration.
The man does know how to dunk, so we figured why not run it back to his best playoff dunks, 2016. So he keeps Russ on his hip here, and then there you go.
It looked like he picked the ball up off the dribble and just palmed it. Look at that. Pick it up.
By the way, he's outrunning Russell Westbrook, which is a thing.
He makes it look so easy.
Woo. 2019, flying by two Philly defenders for the slam.
Oh, yes.
We know how this series ended, right? Bounce, in.
That was foreshadowing on how the series would end.
Woo.
Right there.
My Lord.
Remember, everybody was talking about the injury and could he still get up?
Yep. Apparently the answer was yes. Yes, he could. 2014, packing it in on Serge Ibaka.
That's a tough task right
Serge. Business decision. Got to be a business decision, Serge. Don't do that.
I want to time travel and tell 2014 Serge, don't worry, that man's going to help you get a ring 5 years from now.
Right.
There you go.
Right? That would make his night much better, right? And then just last month, we all remember, just detonated Maxi Kleber. Now, I will say Dallas won this game. I think it's always important to point that out. But this still shot was just ridiculous.
Excellent.
And see, I think the emotion is because man down. Man falls down, man hits the basket protection.
This was in 2019. Oh, yes.
Take off.
Woo. On Giannis. This is how this became number one, because it is on Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's with the left.
right?
I mean, he looked like right, no, left.
That's-
Ooh.
The Kyle Lowry setup though is pretty elite.
It
here.
was,
like,
yes.
We gotta
Yeah.
acknowledge that part.
It's
Oh,
almost
Monica,
like
you said
Kyle
jump
Lowry's
stop.
good.
You remember you said jump stop. There's the
Yeah,
example
there
of the
it
jump
is.
stop
Yep.
because pass it back, let Kawhi
Very
do
fundamental.
what
There you go. I like it.
Did you know, Vince, that Monica played for Georgetown? Have I mentioned that
I
like
do. Oh
my God, I
600
do.
times on the show?
I already
no?
know. I already know. No, yes, I know. I know. I
I'm
know
just
all
going
about
to
it.
keep saying that. You know how I feel about the Hoyas.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.